Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today we're going to talk about the panners out there. This is the Panner's Pan, in which I have 10 panners and I have connected them to 10 different products or 10 concepts or whatever. You're going to find out very soon what it is about. But anyway, let's get started with the one that has been here for the longest, Jessica Lee. Now, if you haven't watched her videos, please do. She's a very nice lady making nice updates. I really like her. She is the one that got me into panning, and I love her content and I love her big fluffy curly hair and that is why I chose this hair treatment. This is the scalp, I want to say detox every single time, but DX stands for treatment. Don't ask me why. DX treatment, like you don't have the D or X in that. Strange abbreviation. Scalp treatment, voluming treatment. And you have another treatment. It's like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Anyway, this is finally a finished item. It took me a long time to get here. She has been in here from the beginning of the month, and I have used this 2 additional times this month for a total of 9 times. Yeah, I only needed to use it 9 times to finish it off, and it took me over a half year. It's an empty though. I wouldn't rebuy it. It does give a nice kind of tingling and minty sensation into your scalp. I think it does something, but I have never had like a problem with my scalp, I think. So yeah, it's just not a product that I need, but I mean, it could be good. It feels like it's doing something, you know? But anyway, Jessica Lee is rolling out, and the next panner is Taylor Buell. For her, I've chosen a Pan palette in order. I've chosen this Solar Cycle palette from ZC, and this is a very, very nice palette. Last time I had hit pan in 1 shade, and I had used the other one, what, 5 times? Yeah, 5 times. And now I've used it 22 additional times, and this is what it looks like. So we have our second pan. This took a little bit less to actually hit pan on. I think it took me about 30 uses to hit pan on this one, and only 26 times I think to hit pan on this one, and I used it an additional time. And now I've started using this matte, very light beigey shade here, and I've only used it twice, so not that much at all. And yeah, this went a lot quicker than I thought, this other shade, and that is because I realized how to hit pan on these quicker by using a pencil brush and smudge it like on my lower lash line and not just in my crease, because if I'm going to use this just in my crease, it's going to take a long time. I use it in my crease as well, but anyway. And I have loved making a golden look, like a gold brown look, but it's a little bit too intense. And then just top it off with this one, so it makes like, you know, the gold shines through anyway, but it just makes the look a little bit more matte and a little bit more pinky and rosy. So that's what I've been doing several nights, and I really like that. So we have a long way to go on this one, but it certainly went quicker to hit pan on that one, only 1 month. Hopefully I can hit pan on the 3rd shade as well this month, and we'll see. It's not something I would smudge underneath my eyes, so maybe it will actually take longer, which sounds weird because it's always so easy to hit pan on those cream shades for me. But anyway, we'll see where we land next time. Then we have Rebeca S, the queen of lip products, and I have the ZC Lip Glaze in the shade 03. It's in the Alice in Wonderland collection. I have used this 3 additional times for a total of 20 times. My goal is to finish this, and I have no idea where I am. I think like I'm pretty much at the bottom, but I guess I was there at the beginning, if you know what I mean. Like when I actually take this out and I look inside, it looks like I'm down. It looks like I'm down to here, this last portion. But it only contains, I think, 1.6 or 1.8 grams, so that's not much in itself. So I don't know how long we have left on that one. For Emily and Max and her graveyard project pan, I chose a Franken bronzer. I had Franken the Hoola bronzer from Benefit and the Payne high rise powder. And I was very close to finishing this off last time, so I did. Look at that. It's a nice, shiny, empty pan. Once again, because I think, yeah, it was this year. It was definitely this year, right? When I finished this powder that was in this one. No, was it last year? It has to have been last year. Anyway, I finished the powder, so I frankened it in here, and now it's an empty packaging again. So that's nice. I tried to find my Hoola bronzer, the mini one that I frankened into this. I tried to find the packaging because I think I have the packaging somewhere. Since it wasn't empty, I didn't want to throw it away, but I can't find it. So maybe I did anyway. I don't know, but you know, I can't see it as an empty. If I don't find the packaging in my empties video at the end of the year, I won't be able to see that I finished that bronzer, which is a little bit sad. So I hope I can find it at one point or another this year. For Sarah Rose, I am trying to repurpose items, use them in a way that they were not intended. So for example, yesterday or the day before, I used an eyeshadow, a very shimmer eyeshadow on my lips. And I wasn't planning even on doing that with that eyeshadow, but it happened to crumble on me and I was repressing it and I was like, okay, I have a lot on my finger. I want to use it somehow and I already have really sparkly eyes. So I was like, okay, let's take it on my lips, and it was beautiful. But you know, that was a happy accident, I guess. Last time I had repurposed 10 different items, or 10 items for 10 different purposes. And now I have actually used 6 additional items, which is pretty good. My goal is to repurpose 40 if I didn't say that. So first off, I used a glitter mascara in my hair. You probably saw a few videos where I was wearing this white kind of lace shirt, and I had a lot in my hair, a lot of that glitter mascara. It's very hard to work with it that way. I don't think I will do it again. Just saying, I thought it was a nice idea, but it didn't really work out the way I thought. It wasn't as easy as I thought it would be. Then I had a glitter eyeshadow as a highlighter. Then I used a shadow from my Saharan palette from Juvia's Place that is in my Beauty A to Z challenge. It's a very warm and brown shade, so I used it as a bronzer, and I continue using it as a bronzer because it worked out fine. I'm actually wearing it today and I think it's nice. So maybe I can hit pan on it that way. Then I'm working on a highlighter palette and I used one of those shades as an eyeshadow topper. I used a highlighting stick on my body as well as on my face. And then I used that shade that I was talking about on my lips. So those were the 6 items that I used in a different way than they were supposed to be used, let's say. Okay, so the next panner is Hannah Louise Poston. And I wanted to use something from a small category, and I chose a hair fragrance. This is the only one I have, the only one I have ever had, and it's nice. But I could use a body mist for my hair. Like, I don't really care. Also, my shampoos tend to smell very good, so I don't really see a purpose for a hair perfume, although it's a nice scent, so I do use it. I've used this an additional 15 times for a total of 31 times. And right, maybe you wanted to see the progress on this one, even though I haven't actually marked it because it's a glass bottle and I think, you know, I have a feeling the markings would go off anyway. But it was full when we rolled it in, so I guess it was about here, and now we're down to here, so we can definitely see a difference from when I rolled it in. So that's nice. Then we have Shawna, and I have this shampoo bar from Lush. And this is the back side of it. I actually managed to get it out. This is how it looks. Smells like gingerbread. Really nice. And I thought this on the back side was a sticker. And it says, be cruelty free, I think, yeah. And I thought it was a sticker, but it seems like it's a wooden kind of panel. And I don't know if they are just genius or if it was a happy coincidence, but this one is great to hold on to, like not hold on to, but you know, it has a much better grip. So when you're actually shampooing your hair with this one, you can actually kind of grip this one while you are massaging it into your scalp or your hair. So yeah, it doesn't slide or anything when you're in the shower, so that is great. I'm not sure if that was the intention of this one, but if it was, it's genius. I've used that twice for a total of 3 times. Then we have Paula from A Beauty Guru Made Me Do It, and we have this mud masky cleansing, double cleansing mask. You're supposed to use it during nights when you are brushing your teeth, and it's basically a cleanser. I wouldn't say it's a mask, you know. Yeah, sure, it should be on for a minute or so, but it's still a cleanser. It's a pretty good one. I haven't even marked it again, but we're actually down to here, even though I've only used it once. So you can definitely see a change in every single use. So I don't know why I didn't use it more. Maybe because I wanted to finish another cleanser, which I did, which is good. But yeah, I'm not sure. Even if this is literally standing before my eyes on the sink every morning, every night, even though it stands there and I don't have a lot, so I see it clearly, you know, I just didn't think about it. So I used it the other day for, you know, just to have one use on it. But yeah, I feel like I could go through this pretty quickly if I just remembered it. So I have used it for a total of 5 times. Let's see how long it takes me to finish that one up. The next panner is Teacher Loves Beauty, or Kim, and I have a sheet mask book for her because Teacher loves beauty. So teacher, I'm thinking of an apple, which brought me to fruit and edible things, you know. So I have used one of these up. I used the tea tree one. I gotta say, I'm not impressed by these ones so far. I have another sheet mask book from Sense, and I used one of those masks today, and I thought that one felt a lot better. These feels very, very cheap, and they are cheap. But you know, in comparison to the same brand for the same price, I think the other ones were a lot better. But yeah, I have 3 left in this one. And the last panner I've been working on is Jessica Payne, and I wanted to use something for 100 uses since she is one of the few people I have seen doing that project 100 uses. I chose a big lip gloss because there's no way that I will actually finish this before 100 uses. And this is a really nice lip gloss, but I've only used it 8 times, which isn't a lot, but it's pretty good considering everything that I've been working on this month and how good progress I've actually had on a lot of things. So I'm very happy with the progress. I can't really see a big difference. I thought I would be able to see some windowing happening in this one, but I have been using this a lot, both, you know, last year and this year. Well, a lot, maybe 20 times or something. And I can definitely see a difference. Like I can squeeze it now, which I could not do. Like it was really full before. So I can squeeze it now. But I really can't see any windowing happening, which I feel like it should go down, you know? It feels weird that you can't see because this is a see-through packaging. So yeah, I don't know. But we have over 90 uses left on that one. So that will be staying in for a while. So let's roll in 2 new panners, shall we? The first one is AB or ABB. And there's a lot of B's in there, you know? So I thought, do I have anything with a big B on it? And I do. This one, there's a big B, SB. This is the Sunshine Blonde Conditioner. This is extra moisturizing and it's for blondes and I'm a blonde. And it says actually enhances natural and color treated blondes, because when I got this in a mystery box, I was like, maybe this is for colored hair, and I haven't colored my hair in such a long time. Maybe I should do that. I have been wanting to cut my hair and maybe highlight it a bit for months and months, and I just haven't done it. But anyway, I thought it might be for colored hair, but it says enhances natural in color treated blonde. So I guess it's good for my hair as well. Just a guess. I guess it won't, you know, hurt at least. So I will be trying to use that one up, and this is a huge one, 250 mils. That's a lot. That's a lot, but I do use a lot of conditioner when I use it. So I think we will be able to see some kind of progress every month. Even if I only use it once or twice or 3 times, you know, I think we will go through it pretty quickly at least. And then I'm also going to bring in CM or C.M. So maybe it's her initials or something, but she has been panning this whole palette. This is from Too Faced. It's the Natural Matte. And she panned the whole thing, like I said, which is crazy. I think she had to use these shades like over 300 times each. It's crazy. Like, Too Faced is so hard pressed. At least this palette, you know, I can't speak for all of them. But yeah, when I saw her actually panning all of it, I was like, okay, I'm going to bring this in for her. I'm not going to pan the whole palette though. Like, that's crazy. This is how it looks. And, oh, now the sun is shining in. Okay, so I have 2 pans here. I have a little bit of a dip going on there, but the rest of the shades are virtually untouched. So I'm going to try to hit pan on this pink shade here. I think both of these, maybe even this, would be great for my eyebrows, but I have other things to put in my eyebrows right now. We are going into fall, so maybe these would be good as well, but you know, I have a lot of browns to work with as well. So I'm thinking I don't really have a light pink that I have to work on right now. I have one in my pan, that huge palette, but I have already hit pan on that one. I don't have to be quick to use it up or anything. So yeah, that will be my goal, to hit pan on this shade right here, which is called Lace Teddy. And there we go. Those were all of the panners. I hope you enjoyed this video, and that I'll see you in the next one. Have a great evening. Bye.